His last start, inning and 2/3, walked 5.
And that included the first 2 batters he faced. And the first pitch at 94 misses to Robbins. Anthony Peck Jr., a freshman, has an OPS over 1,000, and he swings at the first and sends it to center. It'll be a 1-2-3 opening frame worked by Wyatt Neto. They've got some power arms both in the rotation and the bullpen. And Mancini goes down looking. Last week against Alabama, 49 strikeouts for this Texas pitching staff, the most in a 3-game series in 18 seasons. The entire game thanks to the shutout. And he lifts this one to right field. Duplantier, bad footwork. It's turned around. It's off the wall. And Johnson's going to head to second and stop there. First start of the series for right fielder Jaden Duplantier. Goes down on 92. Barzy to third. Becerra. Now that'll close the opening frame for Vandy. Can't do anything with the Brody Johnson double.
Hey everyone, I'm Wheels with a quick reminder that you could use code WHEELS for 30% off a D1Baseball.com subscription. Hope you all enjoy the video.
Ethan Mendoza at the plate, and he gets hit by a pitch. Repeat history. Hot shot off the back of the mound. Riker Waite takes the room service hop and finishes off the 38th double play of the season, turned by Vanderbilt, most in the SEC.
They went to Texas, they went to Vegas, and went 1-5 combined in those 2 tournaments. Harris with a slider in there.
There it is. Strikeout number 4.
Again, it's one movement that stole one there.
Riker Waite swings at the first. Rodriguez. 1-2-3 frame worked by Luke Harrison. And the 3-2. They lost him after being behind 3-0. Second base runner of the game for Texas. Homer twice in the first game of this series. And Neto takes care of him. Oh, and Reynolds wears it. They're along the bat. Tapper. Rodriguez has only one play and sidearms. And took a little something off of it. That allowed Hampton to beat the throw down the line.
After replay, the call in the field is out.
Electoral College weighed in.
You're looking to defend against with 2 strikes. Then he does that.
But 4-seamers low in the zone. That one singled to left. Corbin's going to stop the runner after it was booted by Anthony Pack and headed to second. That one's airmailed, but no further advance by Reynolds. Brody Johnson didn't slide into second as much as he tackled the bag.
Sam Cozart looked, he was 5 years old playing his first baseball game.
Smoked into left center field. This will get 2 runs home as Johnson strides across the plate, and Braden Holcomb with 110 off the bat smokes it into the gap for a 2-run double.
So it was Holcomb last night in the first inning, hit one 424 to left center field that all the outfielders could do was just turn their head and watch land. Short hop to concession stand. 110 off the bat. Lower half goes down to get the 91-mile-an-hour fastball, and these guys at the top of the order can really impact the baseball. 2-out RBI is something that has benefited Vandy. Did yesterday, does it again right here. Holcomb drives in first 2 of the game on a 2-out double.
A little flare to right. Duplantier is playing really deep, and he makes a running catch to close the frame. 2-2. And that one fits inside the line and will rattle off the brick wall, and it's misplayed in left field. Hampton has to chase it down after it caroms off the fence. And at funny angle as that ball glanced off the wall down the left field line, having surgery in the fall when the hand never healed. And he sends this one to the gap in right center. That's going to get a run home for Texas. And Rodriguez still on his horse and finally throws on the brakes. Back-to-back doubles for the Longhorns. And that one will find a hole up the middle. They'll point Rodriguez home. 3 consecutive hits for Texas, and the Longhorns have tied this game in the 4th. 1-2. Breaking ball chopped to short. Chance for another double play. Riker Waite does it again. Second double play turned by this Vanderbilt defense, and Waite leading the league with 29 double plays turned on this season. Longhorns turn the offense on. Anthony Pack Jr. with a double. Adrian Rodriguez with a run-scoring double. Mendoza with a single.
You want that for a starting pitcher in this league.
His dad was his high school coach, baseball rat, and he gets Riker Waite looking. And 3 pitches to dispatch Livingston. 4 pitches in, and Neto's already got 2 outs in the inning. A plate of bacon.
No, I had a banana too. Don't leave the banana out of this equation. But
Potassium and Pig. 2-out single for Duplantier. Neto rock set. A runner on the move. Ground ball to short. Riker Waite bounces it over.
Well done.
To finish the frame.
That was somebody east.
Swing and a miss. And Hampton sends this one to the gap in right center. Robbins grabs it after a hop. And the 9-hole coming up with a knock. And the 10th pitch of the plate appearance misses inside. A 1-out walk puts Mancini aboard. And it's tattooed to left field. Pack drifts back and handles it. Swing and a miss. Crossland gets a huge K to close the frame, and Vandy strands a pair. And to the breaking ball for strike 3 swinging. Rodriguez returned to action against Alabama last weekend. Made all 3 starts at short. Mancini. The 1-2-3 frame worked by Wyatt Neto. Just 10 pitches needed for 3 outs. Texas lost a 1-run game in the finale against Alabama. And right through 96, second K for Crossland. Little dribbler to the right side, stumble off the bag from Livingston, but he recovers. Crossland this season. And the breaking ball got him in the foot. Career in the military, first sergeant with 101st Airborne. Into center. Ballpark's going to hold this one. It's playing big today, and Robbins hauls it in. And chase it up and out of the zone. And here's the opportunity for Borba now after the 2-out walk to Becerra. And a look back to the mound. Borba none too pleased, but Texas, which has yet to lead in this game, now has an opportunity with 2 down in the 7th. Ground ball. Riker Waite gets there, shuffles the second for the only out they need, and Texas misses an opportunity.
One of the Omaha teams at least.
Johnson pops it up a mile high. Tinney calling for it, loses the mask and handles with ease. 1-2-3 frame worked by Hayden LeFew. Here's the 1-2 to Robbins, and he muscles this one into center field for a leadoff single. And down goes Tinney, and 0 for afternoon for the Texas catcher. Whoa, all the way to the backstop off the edge of the glove of Reynolds. And a wild pitch allows Robbins to walk to second. And that one gets by Tinney on ball 4. Or pardon me, by Reynolds on ball 4. And that'll allow Robbins to advance to third. Texas gets creative. Swing and a miss for Rodriguez. Lost on that one, and an easy 90 feet for Pack. And they'll put him on. The 2-0. Into center field. Rigdon drifts back and deep enough to bring Robbins home. And Texas has its first lead of the game on a sac fly from Ethan Mendoza. He is 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts. And he sends it up the middle. Riker Waite is there, and he wins the race to the bag. Texas loaded the bases thanks to a couple of walks and a leadoff single to get 1 run to show for it. We'll see if that's enough. And Vandy stays aggressive against Kozar. Then he tried to help him, but it's a 2-out walk to put Good on the board. It's Cage Sears. Borba holding him on. And there he goes, and it's ripped down the right field line and into the corner. Sears floating around third. Tim Corbin waving him home. And Vanderbilt has tied the game on a Rustin Rigdon double.
And now they'll put Riker Wade on right here.
3 base runners, all with 2 outs this inning for Vandy. And a soft line drive to end the frame.
Because you can come out of them as quick as you can go into it. 4-pitch walks don't hurt.
Swing and a miss for strike 3. And he chased the slider. They'll have to put the tag on to finish the frame. Back-to-back Ks for Guth. And Vandy trying to lean on its magic. They lead the SEC with 4 walk-off wins on the season. And he got him with. Pulled to the right side, smothering stop, and a flip over to the bag. And the shift pays off for Texas. Highlighted by the #1 overall seed. Little flare, left field, and over Rodriguez. And muscled over the second baseman's head. Headed for third is Johnston. And a couple of duck snorts for Vandy. 2 out singles.
This is a really good read by Brody Johnston at first base.
The defensive indifference allows Holcomb to head to second. Breaking ball, fly ball, left field. And Robbins fighting the sun. It'll be Pack instead, directed towards the catch, and Vandy strands a pair in the 9th inning. That was a 1-run loss. And Tinney gets hit by the
same
pitch.
thing as yesterday.
Did he go? They say he didn't. In the Vandy crowd, and Scott Brown and Tim Corbin said that was a swing.
I think they got a pretty good argument here too. We saw this yesterday from Tinney. He opened up, that ball hit him in the rib. Okay, so I'm going to ask a question that I don't know the answer to. I think I do know the answer to it. The bat went all the way around, but it already hit him. So at that point, the minute that he hits him, the ball's dead. Accurate, so the swing technically stops right there. So the bat is definitely moving. He has not gone around at that point. Ball hit him. Then as he continues, the bat goes far enough that you can make an argument that he swung. My contention is the minute the ball hits you, the ball's dead.
I think a swing's a swing, and they're going to get together and talk about it. I think that was just this is what happened to him last night. It was ruled not a swing and a hit by pitch. Pack has a double and a run scored. That one eludes Reynolds. Tinney will jog to second. Baird was a huge part of that. And he misses to Pack, and Texas has 2 on with nobody out. Tinney and Pack aboard. Rigdon, 1 down. Threw him a fastball in shallow right field, but catch made. No advance for either Tinney or Pack behind him. And hit him. See if Faulkner can land a fastball. He can't. There's a 4-pitch walk to force in the go-ahead run. The payoff pitch here in the 10th. Swing and a miss. Faulkner got him to leave the bases loaded, but not before Texas pushed one across. And how about 95 right past him for strike 3? An oops swing and a tough play at second, and he's safe. Rustin Rigdon beats it out on a check swing bouncer to second. Hit him, and Vandy's got the winning run aboard.
They balked him. Yeah.
Wow.
It's the right move.
And the tying run will be 90 feet away. The winning run right behind him.
There's just enough of a move right there. And a lot of times when you used to take signs instead of listen to signs, it's because you were expecting something, didn't get it. You started to move to your set position. You can see that movement right back where he was moving to go set.
Fastball missed. Bat lost. Kozar trying to close it out. Got him swinging, and Texas survives on a tip into the mid of Carson Tinney. And Kozart with a blown save, but he comes back with 3 strikeouts and walks a high wire act in the 10th to get the win.
Thank you for watching the video. If you're enjoying the content, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you never miss a video. For extensive coverage of college baseball, use code WHEELS for 30% off a D1Baseball.com subscription. Thank you, and we'll see you in the next one.